The latest research on school start times and school performance shows that if you change the school start time from one that begins really early, for example, 7 o'clock, to one which is much more in tune with the child's circadian rhythm, grades go up and the children do better. And this is something that I think people need to be aware of. In some states, people are sort of chipping away at this issue, school system by school system. But in general, it's much, much better if the child is able to start school at a time when they are wide awake and alert. Otherwise, they're daydreaming, they're asleep, they're not performing as well as they can. I had a visit with a school superintendent of one of the school systems in Connecticut because I had a patient that specifically had a problem of not being able to handle waking up 5:30 in the morning in order to finally start their school classes at 7 a.m. And it was, and I was met with sort of like, why is this a problem of the child waking up so early? And it hasn't quite entered everybody's sort of thinking yet that the children need to sleep the right amount and they need to get up at a much more reasonable time. I can tell you that I moved here from Canada where the school start time was almost 9 o'clock in the morning. And we didn't have this problem of dragging children out of bed in order to start school, and I'd love to see that here in Connecticut. Parents need to recognize that their child's performance is going to in part depend on how much sleep the child gets and how alert they are. And so sleep needs to be made a priority. And in other words, if a child needs 10 hours of sleep at a given age, they need to get 10 hours of sleep. And the parent is going to have to be hard-nosed about it if the bus schedule is inflexible and can't be changed. So they're going to have to be hard-nosed about it and just lay down the rules. And because otherwise what will happen is the child will not achieve the grades they can achieve, and that'll have a huge effect on them for the rest of their life. And a lot of people don't realize that doing poorly in school or failing even 1 year is something that's going to follow them for a big part of their life.